Australian dollar, 19 bahts. Yeah, it's getting down, it's getting serious. It was 30. Homeless man at the airport, a bit worried. The queue of people, or the lack of a queue of people, has got me worried. They might be closed for the day. There's the homeless man. Do get some looks. Freezing cold here in Melbourne, folks, freezing. Got to get across the road here. A little bit busy. 5 o'clock on Wednesday night. Here we go. Gap in the traffic. Here we go. Okay, across the road. All good. Hello, dog. Friendly dog. How you going? You good? Yeah, good boy. Back in Thailand. A few things. I've got a new phone with a good camera on it. I do believe the camera on the back is a lot better, but I've got to compare the qualities. I'm just going for a little walk up this laneway here. I've got the creek beside me there. That's where the huge python was caught in the fish trap last time I was here. This Samsung S10, it's got a, the back camera's got three cameras on it apparently, 3 lenses. I know looking at the videos I've done from the other side, it's fantastic quality. It's 5 o'clock over here, 5 o'clock in Bangkok. Brian and myself have been over to Chachong South today to buy some supplies, a tube of silicon. I didn't really have to go there. I tried to buy some cream for my keto coffee, but the stores are all out. The big Robinson's out over there. Now I'm recording with the back camera. I've got to have a look at this photo, have a look at these images, these videos, and see if one is a lot better than the other. There's a bit of a breeze today. I've got to work out if the wind noise comes through this camera the same as it did on my other Samsung camera. And if not, I've got the Rode external mic that I can plug in. And I'm not sure if it'll external mic will record directly to the video, or whether I've got to use an app and record that sound through the external mic and then overlay it onto the video. I hope not, because that just makes it hard. This is a little area I recorded once before, so people are living here. Yeah, anyway, I'm just wandering back now. Excuse me, I'm just looking around here to make sure there's no bloody serpents and things in the grass. Everything's greener than what it was 3 months back when I went back to Australia. Now I'm back here, it's all the rice paddies are green and the rice is growing and all the foliage is green. Just beautiful. And there's that trap, there's the fish trap. That's where the giant python was, I'm talking 4 metres plus, was caught in that trap last time. And I found out the fisherman just comes, he'd caught him a few times before, and he just lets him out again. He might eat the fish, but he doesn't kill him, he just lets him out. And that python, Burmese python I believe it was, he lives around here, and I'm just thinking if you're a dog or even a small child, you want to be bloody careful, you know, because he's a big creature. He dragged you in there, bit you and dragged you in that and wrapped you up, you'd be just dead. You know, even a biggish bloke like myself, I think you'd really battle to try and get away from him in that drain. Okay, sun's going down. I've had a really good day. I'm going to have a beer soon. Uh-oh.
Big bottle.
Big bottle.
Bottle.
Everybody's talking about Thailand is too expensive to live now. 1 litre of blend gold 285, 445 Thai baht, which works out at about $20 Australian.
Only $20. 1 liter.
And I'll tell you what, it's not cheap Thai whiskey. This is really good whiskey. This is good stuff. Yeah, it's not Scotch whiskey. It's just whiskey, and it's really good quality. But that's a big bottle for 20 bucks. People say there's a lot of negative talk about don't come to Thailand, it's too expensive to live and all that sort of stuff. And yes, today at the currency exchange, Australian dollar, 19 bahts. Yeah, it's getting down, it's getting serious. It was 30, down to 19, you know, the dollar doesn't do what it used to do, but it's still good. You know, a litre of good whiskey could last you, depends on who you are, but it'll last me 2 weeks sharing with friends. No problems. Okay, it's still good. Love it. And what is wrong with being frugal with your money? Not a tight ass. I'm not talking about being a tight ass. I'm talking about not wasting money for no reason other than just to spend it. Yeah, I think a part of life. It's the way I grew up. I was never born rich. It was always to support the family and children and stuff. You always had to be cautious with your money. And I don't mind living like that. Okay, see you.
นะครับซึ่งจะได้เพื่อความสะดวกของผู้สมัครเอกชนซึ่งมาใช้สถานที่นะครับจะได้ไม่ถึงแฉะนะครับนี่ก็จะเป็นลาน
The temple in one of the temples in central Bangkok. It's Thursday today, I believe. And yeah, for sure, Buddhism is an everyday event in Thailand. It's in the West, in Australia. My observation, and everybody will disagree, but Christianity, which is dominated by the Roman Catholic Church, is a Sunday thing. Sundays, weddings and funerals. About sums it up. Rest of the week, you wouldn't know people were Christians or Catholics unless you entered into a conversation and started discussing religion, because their behaviours, when you look at business and politicians, except in Parliament they say prayers before they start the Parliament. Other than that, there's no Christian values whatsoever exhibited anywhere that I can see. But Buddhism is a living religion here. It's every minute of every day. People's behaviour is Buddhist behaviour. You're every day looking for an opportunity to do a good deed for someone, being kind. And it shows even in things like when a dog races out and starts barking and snapping at you. It's frowned upon if you go to hit the dog or such, because you've got to be kind to all things, and that's in everyday life. It's really strange. I'm not saying people don't hit a dog that comes up and bites them, but even dogs that bite people, you're not allowed to take punishment out on the dog, because people will say, that's okay, the dog has pups or that, and it's really a different attitude to the West. Dog bites someone in the West, well, you've got to go and get it put down. That's it. And that's just forget about the legal side of things. It's just the way it is. But yeah, Buddhism is a living religion. Is the only way I can say it. People actually live by it every minute of every day, and that's fantastic. It's beautiful. Okay, coffee for me. See us. Here we are again. Another evening meal. We had a bit of a night last night and a few beers, and so tonight's a dry night, a health night tonight. So seeing as we're having a healthy night, look what we've got. Broccoli, long beans, and chicken, and special sauce.
And asparagus tips.
Oh, and asparagus tips. Ooh, look at that. That's healthy food. That'd be classed as keto for me. Oh my God, it just looks so good.
This one has sugar, that one have no sugar.
Oh, you have sugar a little.
I think that's why she separated it. I don't know.
Oh, and we've got something here too. Oh, a big bag of green mussels as well. I see here. Someone's been to the market. So, that's it. Nibble time, tea time, no beer. I'll make a great big cup in my Yeti container, a big cup of tea with a bit of milk in it or a bit of cream in it for my keto. No whiskey tonight for me. Okay, catch us, folks. Oh, what's the temperature, Brian?
I don't know, to be quite honest.
28, something like that? 26, 28, not warm at all. Just very comfortable, and I think there's a bit of a rain coming. Okay, see you folks. Anybody says there's something wrong with Thailand, tell them. they can go back. They can all pile on the boat and whinge into each other's pockets and go back to where they come from.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my thoughts on it. They just don't understand. See you.